Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel Ananya's Nursing Tutorial. Today we will see some multiple choice questions from pregnancy of obstetric nursing. So let's start. Question number 1. Breastfeeding should be started within 30 minutes after delivery, within 4 hours after delivery, within 6 hours after delivery, within 8 hours after delivery. So right option is within 30 minutes after delivery. Next, which of the following can lead to greenish discoloration of the amniotic fluid? Number 1, lanugo, next hydramnios, meconium or vernix. So right option is meconium. It leads to greenish discoloration of the amniotic fluid. Next, question number 3. The outermost membrane of the placenta is amnion, chorion, yolk sac or cotyledons. Right option is chorion, which is the outermost membrane of the placenta. The blood vessels in the umbilical cord consists of 2 arteries and 1 vein, 2 veins and 1 artery, 1 artery and 1 vein, 2 arteries and 2 vein. So right option is 2 arteries and 1 vein in the umbilical cord. Gravidate denotes the pregnancy state, previous pregnancy, pregnancy at the stage of 30 and above, all of the above. So gravidate denotes the pregnancy state. How much time a woman have conceived, that is the gravida. Regardless of the birth of the baby or it has survived after 20 weeks or not, gravida denotes only the pregnancy state. Next, physiological anemia during pregnancy is a result of increased blood volume, decreased dietary intake, decreased erythropoiesis after first trimester or increased detoxification demand on mother's liver. So right option is increased blood volume, that is the physiological anemia during pregnancy. It is the cause of physiological anemia of pregnancy. The safest position for a woman in labor with prolapse cord. Prolapse cord means umbilical cord is around the neck of the baby, cord prolapse. When a baby is in cord prolapse in labor, the safest position for a woman during labor is supine, Fowler's, lithotomy or Trendelenburg. Generally in delivery in labor, a woman is placed in lithotomy position, but if in case there is prolapse cord, Trendelenburg position is the most safest option. In Trendelenburg position, the legs are high and the head is kept low. So this is the Trendelenburg position. So complication of eclampsia include except renal failure, cerebral hemorrhage, thrombocytosis or shock. So all these are complications of eclampsia except one. So which is that? This is thrombocytosis. Renal failure, cerebral hemorrhage and shock, all three are complication of eclampsia, but thrombocytosis is not a complication of eclampsia. Thrombocytosis means there is an excessive platelet count, that is thrombocytosis. Next, difference between clinical feature of eclampsia and preeclampsia is. What is the difference between the preeclampsia and eclampsia in clinical features? Hypertension, seizure, edema, proteinuria. So hypertension, edema and proteinuria, all these three occurs in preeclampsia, but seizure is the only clinical features that is we can found in eclampsia only. So seizure is the difference between eclampsia and preeclampsia, is the clinical features seizure. Next, what is the commonest cause of PPH? Postpartum hemorrhage, atonicity of uterus, subinvolution, birth injury or puerperal sepsis. So right option is atonicity of uterus. So atonicity of the uterus is the most common cause of postpartum hemorrhage. So this is all about today. If you have any query about any topic, let me know in the comment section below. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel.